Alright, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're gonna be doing a live stream, as you see on the title. Let's view my screen. Let's go.
Then, of course, he could see that the earth was round.
Astagfirullah. It turns out that the earth is round, spherical, like a ball. Wow. I really didn't expect this.
Surely this is what he would immediately do.
I had to replace many Quran verses that said the earth was flat like a spread carpet. Oh, my scribe, where are you?
Yeah, Rasulullah.
Edit Quran, Surah Al-Hijr verse 19. Replace the words, the earth we have spread out, into, we made the earth round. Also on Surah Taha, verse 53. He who has made for you the earth like a carpet spread out. Change it to, the earth is round, like a ball. Also Surah Kaf verse 7. Also, Surah An-Naba, verse
You get the point that the Quran verses where Allah says we have spread the earth flat like a carpet or like a bed. This does not mean, rather, how he's interpreting. It does not mean uh, the earth itself. Rather, it's the surface. In other words, the earth is crust where we stand on. Right. I just want to do a video, short video on this. Nothing too crazy. Um, Short video. All right. Let's go to Tafsir by Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir, Volume 8, page 307. This is for chapter 71, verse 19. Okay. One of the verses he brought. 71, verse 19. He says, Ibn Kathir says that it is prepared for people in such a way that they can live in it, and it is firm, stable, and steady. That he spread it out, prepared it, made it stable, made it firm by means of mountains. So rather, Ibn Kathir is clearly talking about the surface, where everything is stable, where we can stand on, do things on, right? Not the actual earth, rather the surface of the earth. So the ground, what's flat, not the actual earth. I'd like to give you Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, or I'll just go for this number one. Islam Q&A has did a fatwa on this and said that there is consensus among the ulama that the earth is round, the actual earth. So now let's talk about Ibn Hazm. Ibn Hazm, he says that rather the evidence in the Quran and from the Sunnah that the earth is round. Ibn Hazm says this. Ibn Taymiyyah, he says this in Majmu' Fatawa, volume 25, page 195. He says that that there is no difference of opinion among the scholars that the sky is like a ball. He said similarity, they were anonymously agree, so there's ijma, there's consensus, agree that the earth with all that contains of land and sea is like a ball. Hmm? So as you can clearly see that the scholars, they say the earth is round. Hmm? And what the Quran is talking about, this can be found in this and Majmu' Fatawa volume 6 as well, page 598, 86. That when the earth is flat, the earth is not flat as the circle, rather it's the surface, as Ibn Kathir, Ibn Hazm, and Ibn Taymiyyah as well. And Islam Q&A, I'll give you Islam Q&A and Islam Web. Islam Q&A, this can be found Islam Q&A, fatwa number 211655. All right, he explains the verses he brings, or Islam Q&A explains. Islam Q&A explains that some Q&A explains, I give you guys the fatwa, that the scholars unanimously agreed that the earth is round, as I just mentioned before, but to human eyes it appears to be flat, as referring to the surface, as when we look, because the ground is flat, because it's very big and its roundness or curvature cannot be seen at a close distance. So the one who stands and looks sees it as flat, but when viewed as a whole, in reality, is round. So as you see, the scholars when they talk about the Quran verse about the earth spreading flat like a carpet, is referring to the earth's surface, not the shape. Islam Web says this, of course, does not contradict the fact that the earth is round shape, as agreed by the scholars. Right now, we go to scholars of today. Ibn Baz, right? Ibn Baz, he says that the earth, according to the people of knowledge, is round. Ibn Hazm and a group of scholars, like I mentioned before, said that there's consensus among the people of knowledge that it is round. Ibn Baz says this. Sheikh Uthaymeen says that based on the evidence of the Quran, that the earth is round. Hmm? That the earth is round. Rather, what is flat is the surface. The surface. Okay? The surface of the earth, not the um, actual shape of the earth. So as you can clearly see how the Quran verses itself, just let's say we take out all the scholars' commentaries and explanation and take out all the scholars' opinions, and just by the Quran verses itself, it's not explicit evidence that the earth is flat, because it's talking about the ground, as Allah says that we have made it flat like a carpet, placed His mountains on it. We made the earth flat so you can walk on it. So it's clearly talking about the ground, the earth's surface, the earth's crust. So by the verses of the Quran to say that it means that the actual earth, the shape is flat, not round, is not explicit. That's your interpretation. But among other different Quran verses, it acknowledges it's talking about the surface, the earth's crust, and the scholars have all said, like I mentioned before, the shuyukh and the scholars of today and scholars of the past, they all say it's round, and they explain the Quran verses saying it's round, as they clearly said. Remember, I mentioned based on the evidence of the Quran and from the Sunnah, the earth is round, but the earth's flat surface, which we walk on and live on, is flat, as everybody would agree. So it is flat. So yes, I'm gonna end the stream now. Short stream, 7 minute stream. Inshallah, I can do a little more streams like that. Short, simple, a lot of evidence streams. If you want any sources, what I mentioned in the video, comment down below and I'll give you the source. But I did mention it out loud, the page number and everything. But if you want a PDF to the book, I'll give it to you guys. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullah wa barakatuh. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.